It has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try. Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. Make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
원주민이란 사람
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
왜 골프도 연습하고 있어야지.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No! Spare me! Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Thank you.
치료도 해?
You are most welcome.
할아버지.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
살 수가 있나 보구나.
You must be Connor. We've been raring to finally meet you. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana. We're the wives of those two blockheads who cut trees.
Nice to meet you. We've heard so much of you from the boys. Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husbands must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
Animals, stop! Be gone with you! You did one!
다 죽였어. 살아있어?
What happened?
They demanded we give our entire yield to the crown. Warren refused. They killed our animals, salted our earth, then dragged us out. You saw what followed.
빡쳤다.
I'm afraid we have nothing to give you in thanks, stranger. We have nothing left.
Perhaps there is something you could do instead.
Anything.
I live in a small community not far from here. The soil is rich. The people I live with would have need of fresh vegetables, wheat or corn. If you were to rebuild your farm, you may prosper.
What kindness is this? This certainly comes soon. Thank you.
Prudence is missing. She went out to gather some things this morning and never returned. I'm worried sick. What if she's hurt?
I will find her.
The dog might help track her down. He has a good nose. Come on, boy! He has been gathering the evening primrose almost every night. She is obsessed with the oil it yields. It's all going to stop now. I don't understand why she wants so damn much of the stuff. She picked some here. She can't be far. We should split up to cover more ground.
옷이 여기 찢어져 있는데? 동물인가 사람인가? 사람이 더 골치 아픈데. 곰?
Thank you so much, Connor. Thank you. I don't want to think what might have happened if you had not arrived. I saw some primrose growing there and the bear just came charging at me.
Why are you gathering primrose?
Well, Warren and I have been trying to conceive a child for a long time now. I read that evening primrose encourages fertility.
Prudence! Are you all right, my love?
I'll be fine. Thanks to Connor.
Thank you, Connor. Once again.
오씨, 갑자기.
Hello, Connor.
Hello.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing that need worry you.
I would not pry, but please know that if there was anything I could do to help, I would.
It's all right. Connor already knows half of it. As you know, we've been trying to have a child, Connor, for a long time. Thus far, we have not been blessed even once. It takes its toll after a time.
You must not force such things. Nature will grant you with the young one when the time is right.
We hope you're right, Connor. At the very least, we are at peace here.
Connor! Connor! Some light's trying to break into our house! He's armed! I'm getting the boy!
감도 세트를 도망간다. 잡아야 되는데. 여기 살게, 쉽게. 도둑이 쓸데없이 무장을 하고 있어. 스키 빠른데? 여기 서라.
What's the trouble, Connor? Saw you tear past chasing a man.
He was trying to rob your home. It has been dealt with.
What? The women. Is everyone all right? You should have been there. What? I told you to head back. I didn't need you.
Since when is a skinny runt like you safe out in the bush alone?
새로운 나무가 생긴 거나 그래서. 뭐 애들인데?
Connor! Dad and Godfrey are fighting!
어디야? 멍청한 새끼들 결국 싸워?
Come on! Scapegrace!
됐어.
You thought I was coming to you!
겨우 떨어뜨렸다. 싸움 말리는 게 게임들지 역시. 엄마야 내가 무슨?
There's no need for this.
싸울 필요 없는데 왜 싸웠어?
Yeah, he's a blockhead.
아 내가 말한 건?
We'll cool off in a spell. Just need...
You not angry, Godfrey?
Me? Not at all. Terry's just got himself a temper, and I won't let him get away with it. It's really no trouble. He'll calm down. The rod couldn't do much damage anyway.
Does this happen often?
Ha! I was just telling Lance how I can set a calendar by these events. It's really not a worry, Connor. But I appreciate your concern.
별거 아니라고 해버렸는데 그냥.
A little help, s'il vous plaît!
Off it!
내려줄게. 킬. 야, 상인인가?
Thank you, my friend. They had a little too much beer and didn't like the sound of my voice. I was only talking to that girl.
Your accent is unfamiliar. Where are you from?
North of here, province de Quebec.
And what brings you to Boston?
I am a miner by
Bamboo.
trade, but it's hard to find work. People don't listen to me because of my accent.
It might be our meeting was fate. I hail from a village just a few miles north of here. There are the beginnings of a mine. I do not know what is in there, but you might find what you are looking for within.
I'll come have a look. If there is something good, maybe we'll talk, eh?
You make a little more noise? Been fixing to trap a cougar I've seen prowling about. The beast has snapped 2 of my snares already. From what I've seen, its fur is white, mad as it sounds.
하얀
Its hide
털
would be
가지고.
worth a fortune to the right person.
I have never seen a cougar like that. I would like to help you.
I'll follow you then. Stay quiet.
핌피마?
Got his trail yet? Look at the size of those claw marks. Better shoot true. Taste for fresh meat. Seen this before. Looks fresh. He's close. There he goes! We won't get another chance at this.
아니 달려서 저걸 따라가?
See him again after this. This is our only shot. Hurry up!
이게 돼?
You must be here for my new friend. I was dumping a load and he went straight in. Lucky I wasn't in there.
Very. What are you thinking, Miriam?
Flush and fire. Norse can back off. One of us goes in there to draw him out, and the other waits out here to shoot.
I will go in.
와우. 왜 내가 쓰러지고
Nice
있지?
shot!
Thank you, Miriam.
와우. 이름 차갑나? 딱 미지근해서 맛없을 것 같은데.
Hello, sir. Would you like a draft of ale or some bread and cheese?
Connor, this here is Oliver, and that is Corinne. Great people. Ollie, this is Connor, the man I was talking about. The Lord of the Manor.
We were passing through is all and met some of your townsfolk. They were thirsty and we had some barrels in the back.
I am no lord, and these are my friends, not my townsfolk. What brings you to the road with a cart full of spirits for sale?
We were innkeepers until the king took our inn for some military such and such, left us out in a round bar.
Hey, you should settle here. We could use an inn.
Good idea.
We would, but without the inn itself, we don't have much choice, and building one isn't cheap.
We certainly have a need for something of the sort. I will speak with my friends at the mill and see what we can do about building ourselves one. If it can be arranged, would you consider ending your search here?
Of course, Ollie. We'll have
이거
a
봤던
new
아줌마인데?
again.
뭐야? 1,000원 가지고 이 정도까지 지을 수가 있어?
Delicious, love. Connor, what brings you?
I was passing by and I thought I would stop in and see how you were faring.
Well, that's nice of you. Well, my boy, we are faring very well.
Between those who live here, the sailors coming and going from the pier, not to mention the travelers, our beds are always full and our taps are always flowing.
I am pleased things have worked out for you here.
As are we, Connor.
템플러를 아는 사이라
I'd
좀
be lying if I
걸리는데.
told you we weren't worried when we were ousted from our old place, but the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Hey, Connor!
안 싸우네?
Gentlemen, you seem to be getting along.
Oh, aye. We're just on our way to have an ale. You might have noticed. I've got a bit of a temper problem. Oh, Diana's fine. Spud's fine. We've got a good thing going on here. I'm just happy I didn't hurt old Godfrey. Wouldn't I have been able to forgive myself?
So am I, Terry. So grateful you didn't poke me with your tiny fists.
Don't rile me up.
또 싸.
All right. Take it easy.
I am happy things are well again.
Connor, come with me downstairs.
Should I search for something to fill that space?
아, 무기 바꿔야지.
Eventually the right piece will present itself.
As you wish.
There's a chest in a cave on the edge of the property. Could you retrieve it for me? I would go myself, but these old bones prevent me from getting to it. Take Norris with you. The cave entrance is blocked with heavy stone and will need to be cleared one way or another.
I'm going to fetch something for the old man, and he told me there might be some stone that requires clearing.
Yeah? I will bring my explosive. Miriam is interesting.
Certainly not your typical colonial woman. A deadly shot.
데들리 샷.
She brought down that cougar. She is strong, capable.
맘에 드나 보다.
Has no husband?
Not that I'm aware of.
I never met a woman like her before. I would like to know her better.
You should speak to her then.
I might try.
무기를 들 수도 없네. 어디까지 따라가야 되는데? 여기야?
I see why he encouraged me to enlist your services.
Pas de problème. We blow it up. Be my guest. Duck. Ah, that's a nice one.
Thank you.
Bienvenue.
역시 작전 길구만. 오. 뭐가 있는데 이 안에? 뭔데?
I have what you asked for. I must know who put it there and for what purpose.
I did. I put it somewhere I knew only I could reach, but that was a long time ago.
뭘 숨겨놓은 거야? 뭐길래 숨겨놓은 거야? 뭐야?
Who does that belong to?
These were the robes of the first assassin to come
식민지
to the
최초의 암살자?
place.
Norris, how are you?
All right. Remember we talked about Miriam?
I do, and the cougar she felled.
One shot. Confident and precise. Incroyable. I like her.
She is a good friend. We all do.
Not like that, Connor.
Oh. Well, good for you.
Only good for me if she likes me back. She's a strong woman, an independent woman. I admire her.
I wish you well in your quest, Norris.
You know Miriam?
알지.
Of course.
What does she like? I want to give her a gift.
I really do not know.
All right.
Let me call on Prudence. She may be of service.
Good day, Connor.
Norris is trying to court a woman. What do you women like, in terms of gifts?
A nice bunch of wildflowers always brightens my day. Who is it Norris fancies?
Best not say for now.
Fair enough. Best ones are atop the bluff to the northwest. A bit tricky to get, but they grow large and healthy in the full sun.
훔쳐나가지고 딱 방송 끄고 조금.
You in there?
Oui.
Oh. I will find you a little later then.
No, it's all right. What is it?
Prudence advised a bunch of wildflowers.
Really? Are you sure? Doesn't seem...
Are getting along again.
Oh, aye. We're always at each other for one thing or another, but more often than not, we work it out in the end. Just the thought of my family threatened got me hot under the collar.
And Terry knows he couldn't beat me in a fight.
You rat!
That's why he built this
You're
bowls
just
pitch, so he could beat me at something. Still can't though, can you, Terry?
I was winning till Connor came along!
Sure you would. You want to tell him, my love?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
It's been a long time coming. It does present a slight problem, however. There's no doctor for Miles.
Well, then we should find one.
의사?
I know of one that may consider moving here. His name is Dr. Lyle White. It's been a turn since we last saw him, but you might try his old house in Boston.
Remembering old times, Achilles?
Connor. Oh, yes, I suppose I was. Seems like so long ago.
Who was the assassin this belonged to?
Originally, it was John de la Tour's, the first assassin in the colonies. Then it was mine for a time. The things I've done wearing that armor. Some are uplifting to recall, others very painful indeed. One day, I will hand it over to you, Connor. It is your duty to keep it. It serves as a reminder for how long our brotherhood has really been here. How long we've been protecting the people of this land. But here I am going on again. I know you appreciate what it is.
Dr. White?
No, he's the drunken sotter on the corner. If you can get his attention, tell him I quit. All this ire on him. Not worth getting caught up in it. I have a family.
Dr. White,
Yes?
my name is Connor.
And what can I help you with? Another quote for the broadsheets for you to twist against me?
I'm here to make you an offer.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the doctor the British have been slandering all over town. White dead. No?
I was given your name by my friends Warren and Prudence. Prudence is with child and requires a doctor's hand.
Prudence pregnant? Ha! They've been trying for years, it seems. Maybe getting away from Boston is exactly what I need.
I feel silly bothering you with this, but Warren's taken a year to market in Boston. Could you round up the livestock for me? I've tried, but this baby in my belly takes the
아, 대신 농장.
Thank you, Connor. I could never have managed that.
It was my pleasure. Are you well?
I am, and I couldn't be happier. Warren and I have been waiting a long time for this. And if truth be told, we could not dream of a better place to raise our family.
진짜 생긴 거야지.
Upon us earlier. A very unexpected surprise. One that has put both Prudence and I at ease.
The village is growing, and a healer's services will benefit all.
Indeed. It's hard to explain how I am feeling right now. My wife is resting healthy and safe, full with child in our warm home. The community is kind and attentive, and the land is rich. It was not long ago that such a life was only a dream for us, Connor.
All people deserve to feel safe and free.
Hopefully a day will come when all men of the colony should share your perspective. But it will be a long, hard road. That much.
She did not like the flowers. She tossed them aside.
던져버렸어,
But
진짜.
Prudence was certain.
I knew Miriam was not the type for flowers.
I will uncover this mystery myself, Norris.
All right, but please don't let her see you. She will think I'm bizarre.
칼이 부러졌어? 칼 사주면 좋아해, 그래서?
She might appreciate a new knife. That blade has seen its prime.
What are you doing?
I looked around her camp, and it seems she needs a new hunting knife. The one she is using has seen better days.
Oh, oui. That seems more right for her. I'll think on it. Merci.
야, 씨.
The mine. Is there anything worth your time down there?
Most definitely.
구리?
Copper, Connor. And a healthy amount of it.
Excellent. I am glad. I've been meaning to ask. Is Norris a common French name?
My real name is not Norris. It's Maurice.
But you told me...
I did. When I arrived in Boston, people started calling me Norris. And I got tired of correcting them all the time. Just before we met, I'd been talking with that lady at the pub. She said she liked my name, Norris.
단순한 새끼.
I decided to stick with it.
Would you prefer I called you by your real name?
Nah. Everybody here knows me as Norris. Miriam included. Names can change, but people stay the same. Isn't that right? Connor?
Very true.
아, 얘도 이름이 바뀌었지.
Use your help. Suis-moi. I want to build her a new knife of steel I make special. I know where to get iron. But the
방금
mine
저 밑에
belongs to
있었잖아.
the English.
Will it take long to gather?
No. A couple of blasts and I will have what I need. I just need you to stand watch. I will wait for you at the mine. It's not far, just off the property, to prepare some explosive. My guess is the bang will bring some unhappy English.
No doubt. I had best prepare some things myself.
Looks like you have a little time. Got everything! Time to go!
Bugger off! Unless you want to end up like him.
Got yourself a soldier? You're not losing it!
피해. 난다 새끼야. 토끼약 써있자 나왔다 새끼야. 그럼요.
Enough! I have him! Back off!
Are you hurt?
Nothing that won't mend. Thank you, stranger.
What were they doing?
This lot was dragging me through the countryside trying to make an example of a deserter. Sorry now, who are you?
Connor. A deserter, you say?
Don't much agree with the fight, and I love this country. So there you have it. Name's David Walston. My friends call me Big Dave. Might I ask where you
Big
live
Dave.
so I could repay the debt when I'm able? It might take us a while. Us smithies don't earn much coin these days.
Our community is not far from here, and we certainly could use the services of a smith. Would you consider plying your trade there?
Oh, it'd make repaying you a spot easier. Huh.
Go!
Bugger off! I guess you want to beat it!
왜 펴고 있던 거야?
That wasn't necessary. I can handle myself. When he returns, he'll try and give me twice the thrashing.
Why would you stay with such a man?
This is my house and business. It's my tailoring that paid for this place. I'll take his drunken buffoonery
미녀다.
over leaving behind what I built.
If I told you there was another place where you could live and work, free of him, would you consider it?
The catch?
No catch. Our village is growing and in need of all forms of trade. Just business and a new life.
I'll come and see if what you say is true. Honor? I left some bolts of fine silk in my old home. They are very valuable, but I don't think it wise I return there. Someone might wind up dead. I was hoping you could retrieve them for me if you had time.
Morning, Big Dave. You make any progress on the knife? I would like to give it to Miriam soon.
The steel Norris smelted is something else. I've rarely seen such fine metal. The trouble is, my old tools aren't hard enough to work it. The ones I need aren't hard to find. A shop or two in New York sell them at a good price. I'd do it myself, but with the regulars after my head, I'll stay here safe and sound.
뉴욕으로 가는 거구나
I
이것도.
have matters to attend to in New York. I will see to it the next time I journey there.
Sounds good.
뭐야 얘?
Excuse me. Might I impose upon the kindness in your heart to give bed and board to a weary traveler?
Oh, traveler from where?
Across an ocean. London.
English!
Rest assured, I'm not the king's man. A great kindness. Bless you.
We work hard for what we have here, old man. What is it you do exactly?
I wish to provide God for those who seek his salvation, not spoon-feed his word to those
목사야?
who already have their own. An outlook not shared by the monarchy.
Lord knows some of us have things to confess.
Ollie and I have been missing our Sunday Mass.
I'd like Maria to read the Bible. I'm sure if we all pitched in, we could build a church. If you'd be our pastor. Connor?
Welcome, Minister...
Father Timothy. Bless you. This will build a fine place of worship. I am most grateful. Connor, morning. I hope you are well this day.
뭐 평범한 교회다. 그래 교회 건물이 이래야지.
I don't mean to be a bother, but I wanted to ask you something. When my cart went up in flames, I lost most of my tools. I've got some spares back at my shop in Boston, but as you know, I'm not really welcome around there. I thought if it wasn't too much trouble, you could help me
보스턴도 갔다가
retrieve them.
뉴욕도 가야 되네. 오케이 해줄게.
What would you have me do?
Watch my back while I gather them. Meet me in Boston at my old shop.
내가 가.
Prudence, are you all right? What are you doing out here in the woods?
Thank goodness! The baby's coming!
We need to get you to Dr. White.
No! I can't move! Take my horse! Bring him here!
Dr. White, come with me now. What's wrong? Prudence is in labor in the forest.
빨리 타, 빨리 타.
In the forest? What in bloody hell is she doing out there?
Does not matter.
We need to get water.
Now?
Yes.
시바? 워렌? 아, 남편. 아, 시간 없어 죽겠는데 남편도 데려가야 돼?
Warren, are you here?
Over here. What's the trouble? Where is she?
Tell me how she seemed to you.
In great pain. She could not move herself.
Was she pale? Was there blood?
Not that I saw.
Might be we...
Hello, Doctor. I think I can manage at the moment.
Is she all right, Doctor?
No, she's not all right. She's having a baby, and here, by the looks of it... He is. Looks to be in fine health as well. Has a good set of lungs on him.
눈밭에서 났어.
No, I don't mean to rush you, but we need to get both you and... Does he have a name yet?
Hunter.
헌터?
Connor?
No, thank you.
We were just recalling the eventful day of little Hunter's birth.
I am not sure I have ever been so anxious.
Ha!
I barely remember a thing up until the moment I heard him cry. Then it all slows down, and I recall every little detail. From Hunter's wailing face, to Prudence's teary eyes filled with pure love, to the smell of the mud and the leaves. I've never been as happy as I was in that instant.
Things in this house sound right.
이 씨발 새끼구만.
Not you.
뭐야, 왜 버려?
Captain's on a warpath for that deserter. What's his name? Big Man or some such thing? Big Dave.
빅데이브?
Did in a whole unit escaping, they say. Dave's in for a rough ride, seems to me.